morning, everybody. Today I am going a little late. I did not get to leave early yesterday, but I do get to leave a little late today, so that makes up for it. No big deal. Everything went great with that big project yesterday. Thank you for asking. Really quickly today, I don't at all remember what I wanted to talk about. Oh, retrospective television. That's right. I remember when I was a young lad, I watched a lot of Nick at Night. I was into Bob Newhart's show. I was into Dick Van Dyke. I watched Mary Tyler Moore, one of my favorite, but I enjoyed Get Smart a lot. And now that we have access to all these older shows even more easily than that, I tell you what else I remember. Now I think of it. Excuse me, my windshields were dirty. Windshield was dirty. I remember looking at the difference between broadcast television and cable television and thinking, wow, cable television gives you many more options. I wonder what the future is going to be like. I bet in the future, instead of choosing a channel and that's what's on that, you watch what's on that channel, I bet in the future we're going to have, you choose the show you want to watch and that show's on 24 hours a day. And in my head, it was just Nickelodeon broadcasts 75 different shows. So instead of one Nickelodeon channel, there are 75 different Nickelodeon channels. Okay? Of course, we really came that close. You can binge watch now, but it's not so much a, you watch the station and that show is on that station. It's a, you watch the, or you choose the show you want to watch, you watch the episode, and it just shows up. You watch it whenever you want, which is really cool. I really like the way television is going, and it's in that direction. There's a lot less, well, let me just browse around until I find something I don't hate. No, television has taken a huge upswing, I feel like, in the last 20 years or so. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. I know I've seen bloggers say the same thing, and I heard Justin Cronin, the author, say the exact same thing. That's why he's working towards, and this is hearsay, it's something I heard him say one time, he's working towards his books becoming a television series, not movies, because they are rather large books, but and rather intricate. They would not make good movies. Concept would make a great movie, but in order to follow the books properly, I don't think it'd make a good movie. But what's your perspective on this? I mean, when you were, how old are you? When you were younger, when you were growing up, were you watching old TV? I mean, is there somebody out there watching this who's maybe in their 50s who, when they were growing up, they were watching really old television? Probably not. But are you doing it now? Are you glad that the shows that you grew up with are available now? And is there a show? I mean, it's stuff like Monty Python. The tapes that had the original Monty Python was about to get erased. And they were saved. Heard about that on an episode of How Stuff Works podcast, Stuff You Should Know. Or, and maybe it's just that the BBC is bad at this, but what about Doctor Who? I mean, there are episodes of Doctor Who that are just simply missing. And people are looking for them. So is there a show out there that you used to watch that, you want to see more of, but you can't find it? And a big part of the reason we're doing this is, I'm talking about this now and it's on my mind, is because we're kicking around the idea of picking an older show and doing a full retrospective on it, doing a, watch an episode, record a podcast episode about it, or a couple episodes. I was thinking about doing that with that 70s show, but it had already been done, and I was already halfway through the show before I came up with the idea I was going to have to restart, but, maybe some kind of old drama. So, what are the old shows that you like? Are you, looking specifically to rewatch anything? Is there something that might be in the neighborhood of 20 years old, maybe 30 years old, that you think needs another look? And how do you get your old shows? Are you just relying on Netflix, Hulu, and the other popular methods? Or is there some other method out there, like, Creepster for old horror movies, and Crackle? Crackle, of course, used to have Seinfeld. That was really cool when that started. But regardless, I want to hear about your television watching habits. In addition to that, Stranger Things. Do you want to see more things like that that are going back, now that it's been 30 years, they're going back and saying, I think we can do that better. I think we can do it again. I think we can do it better. And they did just that, and it was awesome. But I want to hear your opinion, of course, because we're looking to create more content that is something that people are looking for. And of course, as always, have a nice day.